You better get your life. Get your life. Yes, y'all. Come on now, sign up for ifyoucanmove.com. All right, go in and buy some things from Team LASHAE. Get your workout journey going. Y'all know how y'all do. It's about to be January. Y'all gonna have, wants and resolutions and all of that, and then y'all not gonna stick to them. So once y'all start it off right, okay, get y'all some TLC products to clean out all that food and alcohol that y'all drinking. Get you some NutriBurst to replenish you so you don't be out here getting sick and getting a cold. Okay, keep yourself healthy. Try that sea moss that get that phlegm up out you. Okay, y'all go and check out TLC products because they really will help you stay, on track with your journey and aid you in your process. Sign up for Team LASHAE and sign up for the online gym. Go check out and see what my girl got. Y'all know I'm also an affiliate for her boutique, Pasia and Amari, which has really cute workout clothing and jackets and masks and just all kind of cute stuff. So y'all go and check out that link. Sign up on my Patreon so you can be on my Discord. Y'all support in all of these different ways. Check down below in the description box. Okay, follow me on Instagram and let's get into the video.
Oh, me, get you some, okay? Listen, I swear by it.
Hey everybody, what's up? It's your girl Bondi Blue and I am back for another Real Housewives of Atlanta review, y'all. Child, I'm starting to feel about Real Housewives of Atlanta the way I feel about Braxton Family Values. Y'all want me to do it? Here you go. So Portia is back protesting, okay? And she feels like at this last protest, she was having like a Selma moment. And I totally understood that. And honestly, I got quite emotional during Portia's segment because I feel the severity of the situation and I feel how much this means to Portia. Whenever she talks about it, I feel like she has such strength and maturity and conviction in her voice. And it definitely makes me believe that this is all coming from a really good place within her. She talks about how while she was going through all of this, even though she's so scared, she feels connected to her grandfather, who was also a civil rights leader and was there on Bloody Sunday. And, being a part of the movement in this way now, makes her feel like she is continuing on his legacy, which I know must make her feel good. But at the same time, it makes me feel so sad that we're doing the same thing we did all those years ago. We're still fighting for the same thing. And even though we've had some forward moving progression, in the way that we live life, I don't think black people walk around with the same amount of fear as they did during civil rights and Jim Crow. But at the same time, we still don't feel protected under the law in the same way. And that is an issue and a problem because we built this country. And it's only the place that it is because it was built on free slave labor. And the assault and stealing of not only people, but land as well. There's blood all over these streets as far as I'm concerned. So whenever people try to act like, oh, violence and, oh my God, that's so terrible. Like, it's such bullshit to me. Because ultimately, violence is what this shit is made of. Just saying. Because killing the Native Americans and then forcibly stealing and, assaulting black people for hundreds of years. Like, oh yeah, it's all, life, liberty, and justice for all out this bitch. Sure. So I definitely felt the severity of Portia's segment. Okay. Now that I've said that, let's move on to the rest. Drew Sidor and her husband Ralph are acting like nothing happened last week. They're acting like they didn't get into an explosive argument. They're acting like this man didn't leave for 3 days and not say shit about it. Okay? That is just so unrealistic to everyday life. I wish you would leave for 3 days and I don't know where the hell you were. I wish you would. Okay? Like, that just wouldn't happen. In my family, in my life, that would not happen without terrible repercussions. I'm just saying. So Drew continuing to act as if nothing happened is a part of her damn problem. And it's the way that Ralph is able to get out of everything. Just argue and act stupid until she gets tired and just says, you know what, let's table it. Okay, that's her favorite thing to say. Let's table it. All right, so we see her and Ralph and the kids and her mom practicing for the Sunday sermon they're going to live stream, right? And her mom says that her sermon is bridle your tongue. And when she says it, it feels like an attack to Ralph. So instead of just swallowing it, because at the end of the day, like, you have done some things in front of your mother-in-law that have made her feel a way about you, and you are the only person to blame for that. I'm sorry, Ralph, but what you don't do is disrespect your wife in front of her mama and then get mad at her mama for feeling some type of way about it. Okay, I really do feel like Drew's mama needs to get up out of their house and out of their situation. I think she makes their situation worse. But I also feel like Ralph got him some damn nerve wanting to argue about every little thing and not let that lady have it. Even though I don't feel like she should be all in a situation, that was some passive aggressive church shade that she gave him, and his ass should have ate it because he's the one that left the house for 3 days and feels like he shouldn't have to tell anybody where he was. Boy, and it's such foolishness, because if Drew Sidora did that to him, oh, he would be so upset. I'm sure of it. But you know what? Even though Drew Sidora tells him that he's being combative and there's no reason to argue about everything, they're gonna table it. I said, child, you're gonna end up tabling this shit until until y'all get a divorce, huh? It's gonna be tabled until I just don't want to be here no more. So LaToya goes to see Kenya. Oh my God. Y'all, they are obnoxious as shit. Okay, they're a lot together. Okay, they discuss Drew Sidora, okay, and how she needs a better wig and how her wig looked like a pet on her head, and LaToya just doesn't understand it. And I just kind of feel like you going in hella hard on somebody who you don't know. Like, I don't know what that's about, but I really do feel like y'all are doing a bit much. Drew didn't do anything to y'all for you to be going at that lady's wig the way you are, but okay, LaToya, all right. Did y'all see how Drew posted Kenya's wig? Somebody sent a close-up and it looked like the track was just on top and you could see it. The track was exposed. I was just like, child, I didn't even see that. But Drew Sidora, okay, girl, you better keep on keeping on. I appreciate the shade online because obviously Kenya won it, all right? So you might as well give it to her. Don't let her bully you, because if she can, she will. So Kenya asked LaToya if she felt a way about Drew Sidora saying, you know, that it was wrong for her to be dating while separated. I personally feel like to each his own. You know what I mean? I feel like if that's the situation in your situation, that's your situation. I don't have nothing to say about what other people do in their marriages, okay? So, you know, whatever to that. But LaToya doesn't feel a way. LaToya says she and her husband have already been through whatever they done been through. So if it's cool between the two of them, that's all that really matters at the end of the day. And then they take pictures of one another for a dating site. I'm like, child, two married women taking pictures for a dating site. Hell, y'all separated, why not? I want Kenya to move on. Why the hell not? Okay? I know he ain't worrying about her. Kenya, Cynthia, and Kenzie go and work out together. Lots of ass and titties everywhere. Okay, like everywhere. Like all over the place. Okay, Cynthia tells them about the issue that she's having with the wedding. Okay, y'all know it's a pandemic and we don't know if it's okay for you to have 250 people at this venue for the wedding. But Cynthia is gun-ho on having this wedding the way she wants it. So if that means they have to wait until the very last minute before they make a decision, then so be it. Then they discuss if she and Mike have signed a prenuptial. They have not yet, but Kenya and Candy both advise her do not wait until the last minute, because once the conversation is had, y'all gonna need some time to get over it, okay? And listen, I don't know why people with money get upset about shit like that. You know what it is. Like, I think this, like Kenya said, it should be very simple. You keep what you had before the marriage, and then what we have made together in the marriage, we split down the middle. Easy peasy. Like, what is the damn problem? Portia and Lauren go and get Tanya. They haven't seen each other in months, okay? Oh my God. They talk about quarantine and how for Portia, I mean, it started off hot and heavy, girl. I mean, cooking everything, sex all over the house. And now it's like divorce and we ain't even been married yet. I mean, it has been terrible. It has broken me. I was just like, damn, Portia, it's broken you, girl. She said that's why she's been putting so much energy into the movement so that she doesn't have to deal with her personal issues. I was like, girl, I get that. I get that. You just go head first into something else in order to not have to feel what's going on at home. I get it. And it's a positive place to put all your energy. So why not? She also says that she doesn't like who she is in a relationship with Dennis. I think she probably has now come to the conclusion that it is, you know, it's too much. It's too much for what? To have a man with a little bit of money that really is, you know, an average looking man. You know, Portia at this point is a real good 9-10. So I just kind of feel like she can do better for herself, even if that means finding somebody that's even halfway faithful to you. But she could definitely have better than the hot dog king, Dennis. So they go over to Phelan's house, y'all. Phelan is another housewife in Atlanta. Her husband owns a chain of restaurants called Simon's, I believe, or there's one restaurant called Simon's Shop. I don't know. I don't live there no more. I don't know. Okay. But what I do know is they have a really nice house. They invited Portia, Tanya, and Lauren over to, you know, have fun in the pool, in the jacuzzi, and they talk and they drink. And it's a fun crowd, like younger, funner. Yes, the conversation did get deep, but I feel like it was real. You know what I'm saying? It was just a real conversation about where Portia is, where the other ladies are. They smoke hookah. They talk about being traumatized as Black people. You know, you may not want to hear this, but this is the conversation that's happening. You know what I'm saying? So it may not have been much. It may have been, you know, not as entertaining, but at least it was real life. I'll give them that. And then Phelan gives them, you know, little gift baskets before they go. I said, isn't she adorable? Okay, like, you know, extra, but I'm not mad at it. I feel like I would like to see a little bit of, you know, a little bit more of Phelan. She seems to fit into the criteria for what the show had, you know, rich, beautiful wife. Like, make it happen. So Drew and her husband are in the process of purchasing another home, okay? And I don't know what their conversation was. He was basically saying they can start packing, but he doesn't include her in on the decision making, and I think it's so he can create this separation. You're the wife, you pack up the house. I'm the husband, I'm in control of the house buying process. And I just kind of feel like it's chauvinistic and stupid, especially since it's not like Drew Sidora doesn't bring in money. I'm sure he brings in the bulk of the money because her checks are not as consistent as his. But at the same time, I feel like it's so dismissive. You know what I'm saying? To not include your wife on buying a house, purchasing a house, and to tell her that her job is to pack the house up. I'd have been like, really? You think so? I'll be packing my own shit up to move somewhere else if you don't stop with this macho bull crap that you talking about right now. It is 2020, and I'm sure your wife gives to the household financially at one point or another. So you feeling like she shouldn't be involved in anything, you the man and all of that? Sir, you would never have anybody serving you anything, anywhere, anytime, anywhere. Okay, like make me want Claire Huxtable your ass. Like, I cannot stand men with this bullshit. I really cannot. She suggests that they go and talk to a counselor. He says he's down for it. She says, okay, I found someone. He says, oh, you probably done already made them bias against me. And it's just kind of like, dude, why do you want to have an argument? Like, it seems like he's starting arguments with her so that he can go and run off. Like, is it just me that feels like he's instigating the argument with her? It's quite obnoxious and bitch made. Child, I don't know if Drew Sidor and her husband gonna make it through this season, because we only on episode, what, 2 or 3, and already I want you to throw his ass into the river. So Cynthia, Mike, and Mal go to see the venue that Cynthia has procured for the 250 people wedding that she wants to throw. All right, it's huge. It's beautiful. There's a large balcony. There's an outside area with greenery. It's amazing. And I definitely felt like if we're trying to have a wedding during the pandemic, this is the perfect venue, because you can also have outside seating and it cannot all just be inside, right? So Mal says, you know, at least, you know, you can, at the end of the day, you can have it at Lake Bailey and it can be smaller. And Cynthia did not invite Mel there so that she can echo Mike's assertions about the wedding, which is that they can have a smaller wedding on the date that they want to have the wedding. Cynthia wants the wedding to be grandiose. She wants it to be at this venue. She wants it to be 250 people. She does not want to hear that she needs to be okay with turning her wedding down, because that's not what she wants to do. And her sister constantly, you know, echoing Mike's sentiments is really some pick-me shit, if you ask me. And Mal often comes off to me in that way. But either way, Cynthia gets pissed off because she feels like they making her look like an asshole. So she storms off, you know what I'm saying? And it's kind of like, you know, they burst her bubble. Now, I know we can all act like this is them making drama for the show, because at the end of the day, we arguing about, you know, the date and all of that. If you really love Mike, you should really want to get married to him however you can, especially after having failed relationships and marriages. Finding the one should be all that really matters. So I understand where Mike is coming from, and it kind of makes me feel like they putting 20 on 10 just so that they can have something for the show, because otherwise, what else is going on? We all know what's gonna happen, so ain't no point in even getting upset. We know that they gonna have their wedding and that it was not a super spreader. So Cynthia did everything she was supposed to do with the pandemic guidelines. So all of this stress that they going through right now is for naught. But yes, you guys, that was basically it on Real Housewives of Atlanta. I tried. I hope y'all enjoyed. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel if you have not already. And I'll see y'all in the next one.